It's paper time. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Seth Lewis Show, and today I'll be showing you 5 things you can do with paper. Aside of, like using it as like a knife, like cut someone's throat. Please don't do that. Don't use paper as throwing knives. Anyways, 5 things. One of my personal favorites. I always used to do this when I was a kid. It's actually incredibly simple. What you do is just take a pin and you stick it in there, then you make a little hole and just keep doing this a whole bunch of times across the paper, and eventually what you're going to have is something like this, your own personal beard. You can kind of feel the stubble there. It feels really nice. I always like the feel of it. And if you want to, you can also make yourself a mustache by simply cutting across the line here and then doing this just a whole bunch of times. What you will eventually get is this, a mustache. Kind of works. And then you just put it on your face, use some Scotch tape here, like so. And really big mustache, basically. Hello! And you are going to be the talk of the party, by the way, when people see this. Get your little beard out, and you are looking good. And that's how you make a beard and mustache. So I mean, if I were to see someone at the party, I'd think this guy has some fashion. You can customize it too, paint it any color you like. I personally am a big fan of making it like red or like brown to match my original hair. Anyways, number 2. Next up, I'm going to show you how to make some dreadlocks to customize your beard and your mustache. So anyways, what you'll need is, do you know these things from the from your notebooks? The end edges? I actually think I got it here. These things here. What you want to do is you want to get a whole bunch of those, then just put a thing of tape on them, and then suddenly you have got dreadlocks going. So, oh, you're just going to be the talk of the party now. Yeah. Yeah, so this is like, to show you're in with the times. I think a lot of people, you're also going to look like Dumbledore probably. So you're just you can color these in too if you like. I personally like to wear a hat whenever I'm doing this. So anyways, on to thing 3. Okay, if you're into origami, I actually am. And I'll show you how to make some figures. So what we got here, this is a cloud. You can use this as sort of like for art, for like an art fair. I think I can also do a bird. See, you can even see the beak a little bit. So that would be how you'd make a bird. You can just do a whole bunch of other ones. There's too many to count. There's one where you can do a frog, where you can just push it down. Just go on the internet and find some of these. Some of them are really amazing. Moving on. Another thing you can do is if you got a... Okay, another thing you can do is if you got a book like this one, you can go ahead and cut the pages, and I don't want to do this one here because I actually like this book, but eventually once you've cut all the pages out, and if you do it in just the right way, you should get something that looks a little bit like this. And the words spell Steelers, if you can see that. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, moving on to the final one. You got your outfit, you got your origamis, and now you need a little decorum. So what I got here is a flower, and you can just go ahead and paint this. Make sure to paint the back ones too. And I also got a plate full of water. And what I'm going to do here, this ought to work, is I'm just going to bend down the petals on the flower. And if this works correctly, then you get your plate of water, like so, and you just gently put it on there, and it should begin to blossom. You're going to want to use a light paper, nothing too hard. That was a mistake I made originally. I made the paper too hard. But anyways, that is 5 cool things that you can do with water. I mean, paper. That will be the next episode. I'll show you 5 things you can do with water. Anyways, with all that said, I guess it's party time. I'm just going to go ahead and go.